Yo, what's up everyone? Hope everyone's having a good day. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make 2 crazy freeze frame transitions for your edits. So let's just get straight to the video. Here I've got some footage of Central C from a Lyrical Lemonade music video. Obviously your thumbnail will be bigger than mine, but I've just got clip 1 and clip 2 right here. This first transition is going to be like a multiple piece effect. It's going to start over clip 1 and then finish transforming as soon as the second clip starts. First thing we're going to do is hold Option and drag this second clip up here. Then we're going to make sure our cursor is at first frame of the second clip. We're going to right click and then click Add Frame Hold. What that's going to do is it's going to freeze the frame of whatever our cursor was above. And obviously you want to be on the first frame as that's the one it's going to transition to. Then what we're going to do is we're going to duplicate this 2 more times to have 3 cutouts just like that. Duplicate the clip for as many pieces as you want for your transition. I want 3, so I'm gonna have 3 duplicates just like that. Then start on your first clip here and go to your effects controls and then go to opacity and the pen tool right here. That's gonna open a mask and then we're going to kind of trace around whatever area we want the piece to be. So for this first piece here, I am just gonna go around Central C's head and just cut out solely his head right here. The smaller lines you do and the longer you spend cutting it out, it'll look a lot better and the transition will look a lot smoother. And so if I turn off these 3 layers here, you can see I've just got the cutout of his head right there. Do the same thing for the next 2 layers right here, just on different parts of the body you want to cut out. Alright, I've just finished cutting it out, and as you can see, we've got the head at the top, and I've got the body in the middle, and then the legs on the bottom. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to select all the clips, drag them about halfway of the duration of the first clip, cut where the second clip starts, and delete the ends. If it's a bit cropped at the bottom here, as you can see there, just click on whatever cutout that is and just change the scale to like 101. Now we're going to start animating the cutouts right here. I'm going to turn the bottom 2 off and start with the head, align the cursor to the end of the clip, and I'm going to keyframe, scale, and rotation. Then I'm going to go to the start of the clip, and then I am going to put the rotation at something crazy like that, and put the scale at 0. Then I'm going to hold Command, select all the keyframes, I'm going to right click them and click ease in. That's just going to make the motion a lot more smoother. So we can see the head is forming, doing a spin and forming on top of the body. What we are then going to do is we are going to click on the first clip here, hold Command and click the 2 scale keyframes, copy them, and then go down to each clip and paste them. Now this next bit is totally preference, because as you can see it looks pretty cool with just the head spinning like that. You can choose to have as many parts of the body spin as you'd like. If you do have them all spinning, I wouldn't recommend copying and pasting the rotation keyframes as well, because this is what it looked like, and in my opinion I don't think that looks as good. What I do think will look good is if the torso is spinning as well and the legs are staying still. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my cursor at the start of the clip again, select the body, and I'm going to keyframe the rotation again. Make sure 0 is at the end, so that's where it ends up at. This time I'm going to rotate it in the opposite direction as the head before. So the head was rotating in the positive direction, and now I'm putting the torso in the negative direction, so it looks different. I'm going to select both keyframes and ease them in, and then when I play it back, I think that looks pretty cool. And that's how you make the first crazy freeze frame transition. For the next transition, we're going to have a cool head spin on top of the body like effect. And to do that, we're going to do the exact same thing as before. Duplicate the second clip, right click and click Add Frame Hold. We're then going to repeat the process, duplicate it 1 more time. And on the top layer, we're going to cut out the head. And on the bottom layer, we're going to cut out the rest of the body. Alright, now I've got the head on the top and the body on the bottom. I am now going to drag them halfway through the first clip and cut off the ends to when the second clip starts. I'm going to start animating the bottom first, so I'm just going to turn off the head. To make it kind of come in instead of just transforming like before, we are going to align the cursor to the start of the clip and keyframe, scale, and position. You can see that the body's cutting out again, so we're just going to go to the body and make the scale 101. We're going to align the cursor with the end of the clip and just keyframe, scale, and position. Then drag the cursor to the start of the clip, and we're going to drag the position to whatever direction you want it coming in from. So I'm just going to drag it all the way out the frame just like that, and then I'm going to change the scale to 0. I'm going to select all the keyframes by holding Command and clicking them all, right click, temporal interpolation, and ease in. Then when we play that back, we can see that it eases in to start on the next clip. Now we've got the body animated, we can turn the head back on and then turn the body off. We're going to do the same thing, put the cursor at the end of the clip, make sure it's selected, keyframe, scale, position and rotation. The cursor back at the start of the clip. And then we're going to animate the position first, and we want the head to start out the frame just on the bottom here. And then we want the scale to be, I'm gonna say 25. And then we want the rotation to be something absurd like -3x or something. And now we are going to put the cursor in the middle, and we're just going to click reset on the position because we know that's where it's going to land. So we're just going to make it a bit higher than that to kind of make like a bouncing effect. Instead of it just floating up into the body, it's going to float up and then drop down. And then we are going to select all the keyframes, right click and ease in. As you can see, when we turn on the body and play that back, the head is coming up, spinning, and then landing on top of the body. I kind of want the head to start a bit longer, so I'm just going to extend the clip a bit and then go up to here and then drag just the first keyframes to the start, go to around where it looks like the middle is, drag that keyframe at the middle and then play it back again. And I think that looks a lot better. To enhance it even more, I'm gonna go and right click, new item and an adjustment layer. I'm gonna drag that on top and I'm gonna make it around 10 frames. And I'm just gonna do 5 frames to the left and 5 frames to the right. And then I'm just gonna navigate to presets and go to my flash pack. And here I've got 25 unique flashes within seconds. For this effect, the basic flash will work the best, so we're not distracting ourselves from the freeze frame transition. I kind of want it behind the cutout, so I'm just gonna drag it up like that. Drag the flash underneath the freeze frame transition. So when we play it back, the flash is now behind, and we got an impactful hit when the flash is done. I like that flash, but I feel like it needs a bit more movement. So I'm just gonna delete it off the adjustment layer and then go for something like camera shake flash and add that on the bottom. And when I play that back, I think that looks sick. Got a big gust of movement as it lands for a nice impact to just finalize that freeze frame transition. If you guys are interested in this pack, go check out the link in the description. I'm having a 50% off sale right now, so make sure to go check it out. And that is how you create 2 crazy freeze frame transitions within Premiere Pro without Photoshop. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe for more. I'm posting heaps and heaps of these types of videos, so make sure you subscribe and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.